Hey, I'm in the shop. You may have seen the video yesterday. Went to Home Depot and got some PVC pipe, and now we're going to do the next part here for our display for Comic-Con. So an important thing to keep in mind is how much space they'll allow you to have for your booth. So at Rose City Comic Con, which we're going to, they want it 8 feet high by 5 wide. No more than this, no more than 8 feet high and 5 wide, and no more than 2 inches deep. And we got 1 inch PVC, so we meet all the qualifications. Next thing we want to do is get out the tape measure and, measure this out 8 feet or 8 feet tall. You'll make 2 8-foot pieces, and if you have one, you can cut it with one of these pipe cutters. And using one of these is very easy to do. You just put the blade on the mark and twist it bit and just, push it through. Look at that. Easy peasy. Save the extras for later. And we got 4 1-inch PVC pipes that are 10 feet long. So for the 5-foot wide one, we will just have to cut one in half. I mean, still measure it, obviously. A number of things. You always got to measure something, right? You can't just cut willy-nilly. The world would descend into chaos. We don't want that. All right, we got the 5 feet pipe and the 8 feet pipe, and now all we've got to do is connect it with these 1-inch fittings. What you can do sometimes for easier assembly is take a little bit of sandpaper and just go over the tip a little bit. I mean, better than that, because again, I'm only doing it with one hand, but just burr it a little bit so it'll go into the slots a little bit easier. They fit on the ends like this. I mean, you do it with 2 hands, but yeah. Alright, there's part of it. Now we're gonna build a base. Okay, so the basic thing of what we're trying to achieve is behind me. There we have the base, and you can see it's standing upright. However, the base is way too wide. There's no way that's not gonna mess with anyone else around us, because that's too much. I did 2 feet simply because I knew that it would be a little bit much, and I'd rather have too much than too little and just mess with it later. So yeah. So now that we have a better idea of what we want, we have these 1-foot pieces, and we're going to assemble the base. You're going to want to put 2 of these T-pieces at the bottom of the rectangle that you built. Now we need to attach these 1-foot sections that we just made to either side of that T-piece that's on the rectangle. So we have it all set up. I mean, look at it. 8 feet tall, right? 5 wide, We got the base, we finished the base. Look at this base. It's great, right? I mean, it's a lot, it's not 2 feet anymore. I mean, it's 2 feet altogether now, but it's 1 foot and 1 foot. And the great thing about that is we can change it at the con like that if they need us to, if it's too wide, It's not rocket science, it's PVC. We can cut the PVC. It's easy, and it's, doable in a pinch. So, there you go. Always return your tools. We're at Joann's, and we're gonna get this black fabric for the next part of the stand thing. It's pretty cool, right? Huh?
Yeah.
We got the fabric. It's a good fabric, perfect fabric. Black felt, which is not only versatile and hardy, but it's also cheap. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?